So, as you've read in the title, this is a video about how to efficiently level frames. I have Neja Prime here, and essentially this is new frame, fresh, no format yet. We're gonna take this build, just see how much of it we can actually apply. Alright, we still have to set in our Arcane reactor, obviously, otherwise you're just wasting your time. So we're gonna apply it again. Now you see that essentially the entire build fits, just a fresh frame. This will even fit if you fuck up some polarities. And this is how I level my frames. You may be asking, why? What does this do? Well, important steps that you first go to your helminth and infuse rest and rage. So this is kind of tough on the pheromones, and that's about it. It's really not a big deal. What's important here is that you have to always replace the first ability. There's no exception to this, otherwise it will simply not work. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna farm a Darrow. And the idea there is that you use the stealth multiplier to get a lot of affinity. So now you can see we have Rest and Rage. It's actually unlocked, whereas the other ones are locked, so that's maybe not your first ability. We're just gonna put ourselves to... it was already on invite only, so it was good enough, but make sure not to be on Steel Path, so normal mode. Just select a Darrow. And then with the macro, you're just gonna keep spamming your 1. And we immediately run into another issue. You obviously have to go to night mode, otherwise the enemies don't go to sleep. So it differs per frame. This is going to be an issue. So this is the day color. We select the first one. We just do something dark. And now it's the night. And I don't personally think those icons are very distinguishable, but it's gonna be fine. So dark, night, night, sleep. That's how you can remember it. Okay, so take 2. We can sleep the enemies now. We have a strong melee. And then try to kill all the enemies before they see you, so that one saw me. We're gonna execute them with our operator, so we don't lose our multiplier. You can see that I massively fucked up. I should have just slapped them more before I started killing. Because really, as soon as you get in range, that they can see you, you already want them to be sleeping. Otherwise they're going to see you and obviously alert. And at that point you don't get the multiplier bonus. You can see in the upper right corner, there's like the 500%. Currently on 500% extra affinity for each enemy. Which is very nice and very welcome, and actually what makes this all work. Because otherwise there's no real reason to take it in the first place, Rest and Rage. So Rest and Rage is now already rank 1, which means we have a larger range and a longer duration, so it's going to be easier. Let's see, below here. So I want to sleep those first, and then get this straggler, so the other ones don't see me while I go here. Go to the side of the door so they don't see me. I can sleep them before they see me. Same principle here. And the stuttering of the light is the Kuvalich. The Kuvalich is actually not really important to all this. The only important thing is that you make sure that it is not going to attack you. But as far as I'm aware, if it's alerted and you hit it, it won't take your multiplier. So that's kind of nice. So make sure to sleep all those. Clear path. Sleep that one as well because it might otherwise see us. I'm gonna ignore up there for a bit, take this one out. Don't think we can actually reach this. No. Also, it's alerted for some reason over there, so let's just ignore that one. I'm gonna go in between, try to sleep everything. Or everyone, rather. You can see we're already rank 12. Actually, I had a rather poor start, so we really should be doing better. But in this instance, I guess we just weren't. Still, this is very good XP. If you don't fuck it up like I did at the start, then you will get essentially rank 0 to 30 about 5 minutes. Depends on how much practice you have. Okay, so you see that was the Kuva Larvling from the Kuva that we just got. Just killed it, no problem. So that doesn't complicate things. Nora currently does complicate things because she has the glass enemies that may spawn. That will kill a bit of your run. That one was alerted, so we killed the operator so we don't lose the stealth affinity bonus. The reason that works is because the operator has its own stealth affinity bonus, so you reset basically the non-existent stealth affinity buff that your operator has. Up to a few seconds ago you could also see the Kuva Larvling. Just ignore it after it's dead. Don't go back for it. Won't do anything for you. Okay, so we have some alert enemies here, which is kind of fucked. I'm gonna take those out specifically. We also have to maintain our multiplier first. Let's just kill the guys that aren't alerted. Okay, now the ones above woke up, saw the alerted ones, so we're gonna have to kill them all now. Note that in future updates you can also use your necromech to take them out. So that's gonna make it a little easier because you'll have more damage on the necromech. Let's see. None of them saw me, but I did run out with the boosters. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna go up here for the last ones. And as you'll notice, we're ranked 27. And as I stated earlier, I kind of messed this one up. Lost a lot of, lost the booster a lot of times, killed a lot of enemies with my operator to save the boost. So there's all that. But if we do it again, we should be able to get to max rank before bonus affinity in about 2 minutes. So essentially, if you fail to do it in 5 minutes, you can do it in 7. It's really quite easy. And also my favorite method to level because it, works on every frame, doesn't require anyone else. You only have to rely on yourself. It is, however, quite an expensive thing to do. Like, you have to be a high mastery rank to actually fit the build at rank 0 already. You do have to use the helminth secretions to infuse rest and rage. And Arcane Energize helps a lot, otherwise you'll have to find a budget build of this. But if you get those things, this is probably the fastest way to level. I just can't think of a better way. Like Sanctuary Onslaught, you have to rely on your teammates generally suck. And if they don't, then that's probably because you're a pre-mate. And that means you're wasting someone else's time while they're helping you. So why not help yourself with Rest and Rage? You can see we're rank 28 currently in the top right corner. And it's not going to be long before it's 29, and thereafter 30, and we can abort. Because in the top right corner you have essentially before the bonus affinity. Whereas over here you have after. So you can see max rank with the bonus affinity in the top right corner, we're only rank 29. Actually missed an enemy there. And then killed it with my operator. Also got an affinity buff with the cat now, so it's going to be even faster. Note also actually that if you have an armor 30 booster that gives you affinity, then you'll be able to do the 5 minutes even if you fuck up. Like, scrap that. Top right corner, you can see that we are now rank 30 before boost. You can also see like this one is rank 3 max rank. So you're max rank, you board the mission, and that's gonna be it. So yeah, this is an amazing way to do it all. This is unfortunate. It doesn't show how much it took. But you can judge it by the length of the video. So this is the build you generally want to try to fit some variant of this. Efficiency is already like really high here, so you probably don't even need the Arcane Energize, but it probably helps sometimes. So use Zenurik, use this stuff, and enjoy fast levels.